Hi, hello, welcome to Super Battle Club, which is funny because I think we named our Galar, or it's not Galar, Paldea episode Super Picnic Club.
Okay. Oh, it works out then.
Yeah.
We're good. We're all good.
I wanted to name it Big Bad Battle Club,
Okay.
but then I thought that was too many B's into
Yeah,
like a
it is a couple. Yeah, maybe a little too many in the name. Yeah, probably.
yeah, but I
Battle
think
Club works.
yeah. Hi, I'm your host Steve. With me is Austin.
Hey, hi. Hello, hello.
We both played like 10 plus hours of Legends
Yep.
ZA.
I think I'm almost at 11. So yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wrapped up at 9 today. So here's the plan. This is our mini episodes. These are estimated to be about 20-25 minutes long. Sometimes they go way longer. We are very structured here in what you're going to get. And then at the beginning, or what the title should be, is like exactly what we're talking about. So if you're playing along and you don't want spoilers, I think we'll kind of based it off the rank system, spoiler wise. Yeah. So like if you're not rank X, maybe don't listen to the episode titled Rank X. But for this episode specifically, even though we're called Super Battle Club, no battle talk this episode, because
Not
I know
a single one.
That'll be next episode. That'll be tomorrow's episode. So no battle talk this episode. We're gonna talk about like catching and stuff, and just general impressions. So that's imagine your rank Z. You haven't done any battles yet. You're just walking into
stepped off the beautiful train.
with the anti-homeless benches that are everywhere in Kalos for some reason.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot.
That's our plan for the mini episodes. This will be up on YouTube for people who listen through YouTube podcasts. Obviously, it'll be on Spotify. It'll be on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts. Mini episodes should come out almost every day. We're still going to do a normal episode on Monday, so no double episode that day. But I don't know how many episodes it's going to be total. I don't think we're going to do 26 I'm just going to say that there. We could maybe do one for every letter of the ranking. That would be the hardcore thing to do. But we're not doing 26 mini episodes.
Maybe we'll do 26.
Maybe we'll do 27. Secret rank at the end. I want to hear from you, Austin. What first impressions? How are you feeling?
It's awesome. I like it more than Arceus for sure.
Wow. All right. Episode's over. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. No, I think it's really good. For me, the problem with Arceus was I was really bad at it. I'm not bad at this one yet.
Oh. What do you
mean
by bad? And I don't
know. I would drop a satchel every 2 seconds.
Oh, you mean like fall damage and stuff?
Yes, but Rotom saves me. I'm not getting like knocked out trying to catch stuff every 5 seconds. It's pretty easy to run away, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm into this one.
Interesting. I do like that there's no fall damage. I think the thing that bothered I'm going to start with, you start with a positive, I'm going to start with a negative.
Yeah, go for it.
I think Pokemon fans have been saying this for a long time, and I agree. The lack of voice acting is kind of crazy, because they've gotten to the point where they're now animating the mouse, and they're like moving characters, and they're like doing scene changes.
Yes.
And it feels a little off, and there was enough problems wrong with Scarlet and Violet that I don't think voice acting would have saved that game.
You can't say there's no voice acting. Your character grunts a little bit.
That's true. Yeah, I did hear my character grunt, and I was like, "Ooh!"
When you're doing parkour, so
we got a little noise out of it. I even think and again, I've said this a million times on the normal podcast. I think even like the Pokemon Masters treatment of voice acting would be okay, but they don't do that here.
I mean, even like Animal Crossing, just like say like 1 or 2 words, and then just kind of like the rest of it. I think it'd be okay. Just
Yeah, but
something just a little bit would be nice.
yeah, when I think of my first impressions, it was getting off that train and then being talked to, and then me being like, "Oh, they're not.
For
I gotta
5
read.
hours.
I gotta read this." Because I just came off of playing Hades 2, which has like
Oh, yeah.
really good voice acting, and
Mm-hmm.
everything is voiced. And it was like nice. It was like nice to just like put the controller down and have them like serenade you with a story instead of pressing
Yeah.
A every. And I think the game is good. I'm having a good time. I just think like, man, it would have really benefited from voice acting.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. Cause I was like I was like reading everything. And I'm trying to like talk to every NPC. I'm trying to read it, and there's so much to read.
There's so much.
And as Pokemon fans, we don't even know how to read.
True.
So it was hard.
True.
It was really hard.
Uh, yeah, it's there. It's like a combination of it's very story heavy up front, and then there's so many NPCs, and I want to do the Pokemon thing of like, well, what if they give me something?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like I'm like 30 years into this franchise, and I'm like, but I need to check that trash can.
It might have something. It probably won't, but it might. And that's important. We need to get that random potion from the trash can.
But they haven't had anything in the trash can in like 25 years.
I'm still looking. I don't know about you. I'm still looking.
Okay, okay, I did the you did positive, I did negative. What's another how else are you feeling?
A negative for me is there's got to be something I can get off the top of my head. Oh, actually, another negative. I don't know if this like counts because I don't know, we're not talking about battling. Oh no, I gotcha. Here we go. When you're using a move to break something in the overworld, you can't spam that move.
Oh, that's a good complaint. I know you can just switch Pokemon. But I don't have 2 water Pokemon to like flip between.
Yeah.
To like water gun the slime.
Yeah. I don't want to like sit there and wait for water gun to refresh. So that's a complaint for me. But I don't know, it's not like that big a deal. It's workaroundable, but it would be nicer to just like be able to go for it.
I think if I feel like if you're outside of battle to knock out all these rocks. But this is a thing too. Like there's like 7 rocks and you really only need to crush like 2 of them to get through a doorway. But I need to crush all of them.
I gotta break all of them. Every single one.
They all have to go. No rock left behind. Everyone has to go. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. And so when you're sitting there waiting for Rock Smash to reheat, you know, it's like what am I? I'm just sitting here waiting.
It is a negative.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah. So there's a negative. All right. Positive. Go for it. Your time.
Positive. The game runs fantastic on the Switch too.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had a crash. I have not fallen through the floor. I have not. Maybe there's some weird stuff. Like I had a Pokemon kind of get stuck, but like that was pretty easy to fix. Okay. I just walked over a little bit and he just followed me.
There was one time where the screen like faded out of a cutscene and it stayed on a black screen longer than I think it was supposed to. And I got a little bit worried, but nothing happened. It loaded, but it was like 10, 15 seconds where I was like, something's not right here. But aside from that, no problems.
Yeah, I thought I was going to come on this episode and say that Lumio City was lifeless. I think if you look at the screenshots or some of the trailers, especially the last couple trailers that they've shown, it was just like, are people living in this city? Like, I know this is supposed to be a wild zone, but like I'm not seeing any people, and this area seems empty, and it was really hard to tell. But like walking through the all of Lumiose, which I don't think Lumiose itself is that big. You know, compared to like if you were to put all 5 maps of Legends Arceus together, I don't think Lumiose is bigger than all 5 of those. Although
Probably not.
Lumios is more vertical, so I guess maybe that makes up for it.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
but it did feel like, okay, the city is lived in. There's people walking. Sometimes there's people standing. There's Pokemon. I wish maybe there was a little bit more. Uh, but it didn't feel like walking into that. It's like that last town in Sword and Shield where it's supposed to be like the busy Wyndham or
Wyndon?
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Wyndon, and you walk in and it's like this was supposed to be the busy town, and like you see no, it looks
There's
like a ghost
nobody
town.
there. There's no one there.
So I was worried that Lumios would feel like a ghost town, but it doesn't. Like people are
No,
moving, and
there's a lot of people. Yeah,
so I think it would probably be more full if it wasn't the Switch one.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
if they didn't have to like make this a Switch 1 game and it was exclusive to Switch 2, I think we would probably see more people and we would probably have some slightly different changes, but it has to be pretty identical. Not it doesn't have to be, but in this case it seems pretty similar minus frame rate and textures.
Right. Speaking of textures, none of the buildings have any kind of anything except for the hotel. Like the
Inside or
windows are
outside?
boring. Outside. All
Oh,
the
yeah.
windows, all like the scaffolding on the windows or whatever it's called. There's no vines, nothing. It's all very flat.
Yeah. I think this is a Switch 1. We got to
Yeah.
make it work kind of thing.
Probably.
Um that's like the same complaint I had from the beginning. And I think we
Right.
talked about this with when we were in California after
I
Worlds.
believe
Is
so,
like
yeah.
everything feels flat, which is like weird because some of the discussion online I feel is like, oh, this looks like a mobile game, or oh, like Game Freak doesn't know how to do graphics. But I do think the game in spots is genuinely really good looking. I think the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the character design is really good. I think all the outfits are awesome. Um, the menu system I think is really great. The
Oh, it's
Pokemon
really nice.
themselves are good. Like there are like inside the hotel looks great. So
Yeah,
there
it's
are
very cozy.
moments like the trees look some. I think the trees look good.
The trees don't look too bad. I've not stopped and looked at a tree and been like, "Oh, that's bad." So they must be okay.
Yeah, like when I got to the cemetery, I was like, this is great. This feels like a cemetery. Looks like a
Yeah.
cemetery. Like because but the cemetery feels good because it's not a flat vertical surface with the same window over and over.
That's true. That is true, yeah.
And there are some buildings that are not flat buildings with the same window. Like
Mhm.
there's the that headquarters that's like
Yep.
designed. There's a couple other towers. There's like that poison gym guy thing that I haven't
Yep.
walked into yet, but I saw his building. Like the unique buildings stand out because they look good. But
Mhm.
then you like turn the corner and you're like, oh, all these buildings have the same window. So it's weird because I think if you
Yeah.
wanted to make the game be perceived in a bad light, you would walk down the hallway with the flat buildings and all the windows. But then if you look at like the some of the other unique buildings, you're like, oh wow, this looks decent. Like this looks good. I kind of
Yeah.
wish
The
they did
rest of it
more
looked
of
like
this.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe instead of one window repeating, you made like
They made a couple
four
more.
different PNGs and then you like spaced them out.
Yeah, that'd have been nice. That'd have been
But
good.
I've had this problem with old Pokemon games, like even something with like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or Original Diamond and Pearl, where they just reuse NPC models, and it's
Oh
like
yeah, for sure.
14 NPC models, and like you get to Masuda, and he's just like the fisherman model,
Yeah, it's
and you're
like,
like
okay, why are we doing this?
you
Couldn't
couldn't
have
make
made a
a
special
specific
one?
model for the director of the game. It's just you're just gonna use the
Yeah.
fisherman, and then the rock star standing next to him is like the
Yeah,
art
I don't know.
director.
Yeah, that was always kind of weird. Cause I feel like because I think it's mostly because of the customization, but I feel like the character design of like the NPCs and stuff look pretty good. I might have seen a couple that look very similar, but I don't think I've seen the exact. I probably have, but I've not noticed it as frequently for sure. The same exact character model,
I think that's a
if
good
there
point.
is.
If there are duplicate characters, I don't see them at least standing next to each other.
Yeah, they're definitely far enough away to where it's like, oh, this isn't as jarring as it would have been in Sword and Shield.
Do also the NPCs have like hair and facial features that you can't
You
get
can't
in the
get.
store, which is a
You
little
can't get
like
them.
unless you unlock them later, maybe.
I'm wondering. I would like to hope that's the case because there's some I'm like, oh, I want that, but I don't know where it is.
Right. I could be wrong, but when I felt like I played in Paris, um, I felt like there were more hair options and more
Okay.
options just in general, and I was almost like taken aback when I was in character customization. I was like, oh, I felt like there was double the amount of hairstyles or
Yeah.
more um, eye options or something. And so maybe it's something you unlock. I'm sure that like the DLC will have more stuff because I
Oh,
think
that's
every
true as
Pokemon
well. Yeah.
DLC adds more
Yeah.
hair and whatnot. But I was like, I think the character
Yeah.
customization is great. It feels so good to have clothes
Yes, it does.
versus just the school outfit.
It absolutely does. Speaking of clothes, you can't go in the buildings.
Yeah. Yeah. Or-
But I don't know. Actually, I feel like they did a pretty okay job with making it not feel bad because you can't go in buildings with like the LED like signs or whatever. I think those are okay because you kind of walk into like a mall almost where you're like the whole thing's kind of inside a building.
mm, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I do
Yeah.
like the weird techno holographic things that pop out of the buildings and they pop out of signs
Yeah.
too. I think that's really sleek.
Hmm.
And again, when people are complaining about the graphics, which is a fair complaint, like if you think the game is
Right.
ugly, I don't look, it's no Elden Ring, it's no like Uncharted 4, right? It's no Destiny 2. I'm not saying it's that. I think there is good art direction. It's just I think the flat buildings take away from it. But I like whatever that direction is with the pop out 3D laser effect. Very
Yeah.
stylish. I like it a lot. I want
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
of that in Pokemon games.
I've never been too like I've never been one to care too much about graphics, especially in Pokemon games. Could it be better? Absolutely, but I think it's like not bad enough to where I would hate the game because of it. That's
Hmm.
just a personal thing on my end. It's never something that I like. You know, you see the tree in Sword and Shield. I don't care what the tree looks like. I'm here to play a
Yeah, yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
game, but I do see where that could be like a deal breaker for some, but I think I don't know. It's catching up. I think maybe they're doing good on some of it, like character designs. I think the Pokemon models look good. The menus are great, but yeah, it could use a little bit more work in terms of like environment, I suppose.
Yeah. I think for me, it's just the buildings. Otherwise, this game looks
Yeah,
years better than Scarlet and Violet.
yeah, it
Like
does.
a good example is just wearing a hat. In Scarlet and Violet, if you put a beanie on your head, it would
Okay.
have like this spacing around your whole head, and it looked like you were wearing a bowl.
Oh no.
And I would never wear any hats in Scarlet and Violet because they look so bad. And in this game, wearing a beanie looks actually really good. You're like, oh,
Okay.
they've updated their hat technology since Scarlet and Violet. We can now wear a beanie and it looks great. And I love that you can just wear any clothes you want. That's like a
Yes. Yeah.
first. So like even if it's like this was a thing in Pokemon Go where like there's a set of cargo pants that were specifically for women, and I was like, why?
Hmm.
They look great, and they
Yeah.
look.
I want to wear those.
I want, and it took what Niantic like 7 years, even though I think technically that was the Pokemon Company controlling it because like when Pikmin Bloom came out, you could wear whatever you want right out the gate, and I think
Okay. Okay.
and so, yeah, like Niantic had no problem letting you wear whatever you wanted in Pikmin Bloom right out the gate. So Nintendo probably didn't care. Um, but yeah, I like that you can wear whatever you want. I think it's great. If some dudes have earrings, and I can put earrings on, that's great. It's good.
Yeah,
If I
that was
want to
like one
wear
of the first
tights,
things I bought.
oh, earrings. It was one of
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
things you could afford because
Well,
everything's
okay,
so
that
expensive.
too. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, that too. That's
I
true.
like
That's
found the like
true.
Soul Rock Lunatone hoodie.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so
And it was
expensive.
like 40K, and I was like, "Oh, don't have
There's
that."
no way. Okay, well, I'll be
Well, I look
collecting
like
tiny
Martin
mushrooms
over
for
here. I can't afford
ages.
this. How do you feel about the catching?
I like it, except for when I don't catch them, and then I don't have another chance to catch them.
Mm.
Because in like Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, whatever, you could get them to red HP and just throw Pokeballs one after another, and you could pretty much be there until they take themselves out. But in this game, you knock a Pokemon out, you have a chance to throw one Pokeball, and if it doesn't catch, it's gone. And sure, I guess you could just keep it at red, but I don't know, it makes it easier to catch it at when you knock it out, so I feel like you just want to, maybe. But there
Is it
were multiple
easier?
times where I would like, I don't know, maybe. It feels like it
Like
is.
like
It feels like it
I
should
don't
be.
I'm not like trying to like prove you wrong. I'm just
You
like
might be
I would
right, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Sarabee has this up yet. Like I don't know what the catch difference is between okay, it's knocked out and you have
Okay.
one ball versus it's red and it's paralyzed.
Right. Okay. I guess maybe I just assumed it was easier because like you see Ash catch him knocking out a Pokemon before he tries to catch it. I'm like, oh, that's how it should be, I guess.
Yeah.
But maybe you're right. I'm not sure. I've not tried it. But
Like you
there
might
were
be right.
multiple times
Like
where I was.
oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
you can go. There were multiple times where I would like try to finish off a Pokemon in like one of the wild zones to like that's like the last one I needed to catch, and I just kept knocking it out and not catching it, and I have to wait and come back for it to
Mhm.
respawn. And so
Yeah,
that
I
was a little
did
bit
testing on
frustrating.
the respawn because I saw on Twitter it was 3 minutes, and I
Okay.
was like, oh, we can't trust Twitter. Let me set my own timer. But it was 3 minutes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So if you like knock out a Pokemon, it should come back in exactly 3 minutes. Um,
Okay, that's good to know.
if you wanted to wait around, I'm thinking like let's just say you're trying to catch a Pikachu, and a Pikachu at full health is a 12% chance to catch, and then I'm just making numbers up. But if it's red and it's the burned, maybe it's
Sure.
a 25% chance, and then if it's completely knocked out and you have one chance, maybe that's a 50% chance. But I feel like that's not worth it. 50-50 on that versus 25 and I can get almost as many as I want. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how the catching scales, and I don't even know if I like that. Like I think it's more frustrating to knock it out and then fail the catch.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Oh, and then just like throwing multiple Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. That was like my
I don't
problem
know
with
what
it. Yeah.
I don't know what I want.
Okay,
Like I
that's
like
fair.
the ideal of knocking it out and then catching it. And I don't know if the solution is like we'll make it 100% cuz that just feels like well what's the point of
Yeah,
doing
that feels
anything
too
else?
easy. Yeah.
So I'm just curious. I don't think it's bad. I
Yeah.
don't think it's good. I'm just curious of like what's the technical aspect
Yeah.
of how that works. Like it makes me think of early Safari zones where you have like bait and
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
rock, and then when people did the math, it was just not worth it to use bait or rock. It was just worth it to throw the Pokeball.
Yeah. So like, what's
And
the point
so
of those other options?
right, yeah, because like your
Right.
best option is just to throw a Pokeball and not to use bait or rock. Um. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. Like I said, I don't think it's bad. Also, am I crazy or is like the catching in this game just like all honed in, auto, lock on? Like in Arceus, I don't think I ever
Yeah.
used the lock
You
on
just
feature. I like aimed because I was a
you have to
pro
aim,
gamer
but
and I
you don't
never
gotta
locked
aim at all
on.
in this one.
Yeah.
You just lock on and throw, which I do like that. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I do like
You,
that one.
you did say you liked it better than Arceus.
Yeah, I do like
So you
that.
got the lock
However,
on and you got the
if I
no fall damage.
very good, very nice. However, if you didn't have to lock on, but you do, I'm pretty sure. Even if you threw a Pokeball and you missed, you could just collect them all back.
That's
Oh,
true. I've
I
heard some people
love that guy.
call him the ball guy, which is
Yeah,
confusing because he's not wearing the ball guy outfit.
I was just calling him the ball catch guy.
I've heard somebody call him the Yamper guy because
Okay, I
Yamper
like
gets your
that.
ball. Yeah, because Yamper has ball fetch. He's
Yeah, I
awesome.
like
He's
him.
great though.
Yeah.
They should put him on
There's
a
so many
TCG
times
card.
I'll accidentally throw like throw a ball at a rock instead of trying to attack it or something. And I'll just like, oh, I'll just grab it later. It's whatever.
Yeah. All right. I think this is a good place to end.
All right, sure.
I want to talk about battles, so you'll have to wait till tomorrow for tomorrow's episode.
You'll have to come back.
You have to come back. I know the first couple episodes are going to be like a lot of general impressions, but we're avoiding talking about megas or talking about story stuff just so you guys can listen and get the first impressions as we build up, let you guys get a little head start on the game. And yeah, thank you for listening. If you would like to support the show and all these mini episodes, obviously they're a lot of work because we're putting them out every day or trying to do every day. Patreon.com/PKMNcast. You can sign up for a free trial. If you want to follow GLOWL Austin on Twitch or Twitter or Blue Sky or any of that stuff, it'll all be in the show notes. You're streaming, I'm streaming, you're on social media,
Yep.
I'm on social media.
Yep.
You're in the Slack, I'm in the Slack.
I am.
You could be in the Slack talking to GLOWL for $5 a month. Anyways, really appreciate you guys listening. I hope you're loving ZA. It's been really fun. I don't have an outro for our bonus episode, the Super Battle Club. We have to have a catchy end.
Thanks for watching, listening.
I don't think that's catchy.
I don't know. Bonus.
Keep on fighting. Keep the battle going.
Keep the battle going on the next
Keep the
episode.
battle going.
There you go. You got there. Love to see it.